What's good, gentlemen? Welcome to my first impressions for Batwoman. Of course, you guys know the latest series in this DC in the Arrowverse. Really, my first one that I'm really getting into. I did watch the first season of Arrow. This is me kind of going because I was like, hey, Batman mythos found the Arrowverse. This should be interesting. And of course, I need something to fill the void left by Gotham, which I'm still going to do a series. I'm still going to do a season 5 review of Gotham. I'll probably do when I'm on break. I'll rewatch the last episode and then I'll tell you guys what I thought of the series of season 5. But yeah, so overall, what did I think of Batwoman? My first impression after watching the first episode, which I actually completely forgot this episode aired on Sunday. I actually just re-aired it right here on Tuesday. Just finished watching it. Overall, I was very impressed with it. I'm really digging the series. I think it's going to be a good series. Definitely not going to be nowhere near as good as Gotham, or maybe it could. We don't know yet. It's only the first episode, but I think this will be overall a really great series to watch and enjoy. And it's nice to finally see the Batman mythos finally get shown off in the Arrowverse, which I'm surprised they haven't done that sooner, but hey, we're finally getting it. Don't know why they picked Kate Bishop over someone like Red Hood, or just doing a straight up Batman series, but who cares? But who knows? But anyway, let's just shoot the shit. Let's get into it. So the series is going to star Ruby Rose, Rachel Skarstans, Megan Tandy, Dogrant Scott, Elizabeth Ann Weiss, Camrus Johnson, and more. And so the overall plot of Batwoman is that 3 years ago, this is 3 years after Batman disappeared. How, why, who knows? And of course, Kate Bishop comes back to Gotham. She hears word of this new organization called Alice in Wonderland Gang. They come over, start wrecking shit. She ends up coming back to talk about her father, who works for this organization called Crow. Who are they? What are they? I don't know. The show doesn't really explain it, what they are, but they're pretty much just like a militia group that's now taking over the run of protecting Gotham since Batman has disappeared. And of course, from there, she becomes Batwoman, and we got the rest of the series. So, let me start out with the positives. First off, Ruby Rose. Ruby Rose is without a doubt fantastic here, man. She is great. She will carry the series. I can tell she will carry the series. She's great, got tons of personality, a lot more than Carol does in the movie. Gotta throw some shade at Captain Marvel, of course. Gotta throw some shade there. So yeah, she was great. I'll definitely see she'll probably end up being the highlight of the series. She's great. Acting was pretty good. And she has tons of charisma, and I was overall just really dug how she was. I really dug her. Also, I love the short hair. I don't know why, but I actually really like the hella short hair like that. I love it on Carol. I love it on her. I actually like it on Monica Rial too. It actually doesn't look half bad on her either. But yeah, I actually got really to that hairstyle. But anyway. But yeah, and the rest of the cast is overall really cool. We got Camrus Johnson, who plays Luke Fox, the son of Lucius Fox. Of course, you gotta have him in there. He's gonna pretty much be like the comic relief character of the series, and from this episode, he will not be annoying because he's funny when he has to be, where he's just like, okay, can you not? Please, Kate, I'm trying not to get fired here, but when shit goes down, it needs to be serious. Yes, he gets serious. It's not this ain't what happened. This ain't like the comic relief characters and fucking Power Rangers that made me want to gouge my eyes out. I fucking hate the comic relief there in that show. But anyway. But yeah, the rest of the cast overall is pretty good. Of course, you're gonna probably have the main crux of the series, which actually at first I thought the main crux of the series, the emotional weight and relationship that's gonna be like pretty much be the glue of the series, was gonna be the relationship between Kate and who's the black chick again, Sophia, because they're lesbians and they kind of had like a little flame going on in their days in military school. It looks like it's actually going to be focused on. I didn't actually know this was going to be there because I only saw the first trailer, and I don't think there was anything else that showed off this. But it looks like the main crux of the series, or at least the emotional weight, is going to be the relationship, or it's going to be what happened to Kate's sister. Her sister died in a car crash, and Batman was there for some reason. This was in broad daylight, by the way, which I found that weird because since when does Batman go out in broad daylight? Did anyone else find that kind of weird? Maybe it wasn't just me, but I just put that odd how Batman's out there in broad daylight. Just feels off. Maybe it was just the lighting of how it was shot, but it looked like it was broad daylight. It could have just been me, but that looked kind of weird because I'm like, Batman does not come out during the day. It's only during the night, but whatever. So that's gonna be like, and that's kind of the whole thing that's going on with the series, at least from this first episode. It's like, what happened to Kate's sister? Where is she? Did she die? Is she still alive? And it looks like we know what's going to happen after we have like a little bit of a twist at the end of the episode. Which, it's definitely going to be interesting to see how it turns out with what's going on there. I obviously won't go into it for spoiler reasons, but I'm definitely intrigued where that's gonna go down. Yeah. So, music was overall pretty good. The fight choreography is very good from what you expect, I would say, from the CW series. No, it's not nothing like Daredevil, but it gets the job done. Also, one thing I also got mentioned, I got praised. I mentioned this when I talked about in the trailer reaction, as I delved a little bit more into it when I was talking about Batman, when I elaborated on my thoughts more about the trailer in my video where I was talking about Batman, the rumored cast, which has now been confirmed, of Robert Pattinson being Batman when they first dropped. I mentioned it there, and I'll mention it here again. This show absolutely nails the look of Gotham. Gotham looks amazing this series, and it looks great. I love the overall look of Gotham, and I think it's great. That's definitely one of the show's strongest points, is definitely the overall look of Gotham. I would say the two strongest points of the series would definitely be Ruby Rose's as Kate, what was her name again? What was it, Kate Bishop again, was it? Kate Bishop, I think it was, or Katie Cates. I forget her real name, but Ruby Rose is her and the look of Gotham is definitely going to be the strong suits of the series. They're probably, I would say, the best parts of the series. The soundtrack overall is pretty good, but we have this scene around like the middle part of the episode where it seems like Kate and Sophia kind of get ratted out about them being lesbians, and she's like, and she pretty much gets expelled from this. She gets expelled from the academy because being a lesbian is apparently a bad thing. I don't know what the logistics are for military shit, stuff going on in the army and shit. But whatever the case may be, they pretty much get found out, and she gets expelled. But Sophia ends up lying, telling them what they wanted to hear, so she can stay in there. And they literally, and she says, I think we should keep her just to get. And they literally, I swear to God, this isn't. I can tell this was not part of the soundtrack. This was like literally when you guys know how in Cloak and Dagger they often take actual songs and place in parts of episodes to really give it that extra punch, that extra bad, which you guys know in my Cloak and Dagger reviews, I praise the soundtrack in there. I actually loved the soundtrack in Cloak and Dagger. It was goddamn fantastic. I loved it. They also did that in the Netflix series as well, and I loved it there as well. But here, they literally played the sappiest breakup song you'd ever. It's the type of song that a channel like CW would pick for this type of scene, and it doesn't work. It's too ham-fisted in there. It just didn't work, man. It's too ham-fisted. I mean, it fits, but not in the way it should for that type of scene. It just comes out very ham-fisted and more like, yes, like you'll try. Like it just feels something that feels very teenage girlish, I guess. I don't know the exact word to describe it, but it just didn't work. It just legit. If you've seen the episode, you know what I'm talking about, man. It just didn't work for me, and I'm sure it didn't work for a lot of you. All of us are probably like low-key laughing at the song choice. Like you could have done something a lot more so. You didn't need to go there. It just didn't work, man. She's like, it didn't work. It just didn't work for me, man. It just didn't work. So yeah. One last thing I need to talk about that's kind of a negative that I'm sure a lot of you guys are wondering about, the agenda push. Okay, now as you guys know from the trailers, it looked like it was going in the same direction as Captain Marvel with the whole, her, hero, her, and this suit will be perfect once it fits a woman, that whole shtick. Now, judging from this episode alone, now we don't know how the rest of the series could turn out. This first episode is pretty good, but for all we know, the rest of the series could just be Ruby Rose bitching about men and like, oh, I'm a lesbian. It could easily go to shit. But from this episode, there was no agenda pushing other than of course, this suit will be perfect once it fits a woman. Besides that was about the only amount of agenda pushing, at least that I noticed. Everything else, no agendas, no feminist rhetoric, none of that SJW bullshit. It's safe. I would definitely yeah. Besides that one scene, that was about the only thing we got there as far as agenda pushing goes. Which I was glad to see because the trailers had us all worried a little bit there. But yeah. So overall, I thought this was a great start. And a great episode, a great starting point for this series, and I'm definitely gonna be catching. I'm obviously gonna be watching the rest of it, and most likely we'll give you guys a series review or a season 1 review once the season has finally ended. And yeah, we'll just go and we'll shoot the shit when that happens. So, what I recommend you guys check out Batwoman if you haven't already. If you are a fan of Batman, of the Batman mythos, and you're looking for something to fill that Gotham void, I say Batwoman will succeed for you anyway with relative success. It won't obviously fill it because we gonna need a lot more than this to fill something. Like, we're gonna need like a Netflix quality Batman series to fill the void. Because Gotham was a fucking masterpiece of television, man. Like, if y'all seen Gotham, if you've not seen Gotham, get off your ass and binge on Netflix. Whole series is there. It's fucking masterful. Season 4 was a masterpiece. Goddamn, I love their take of the Joker, man, with Jerome. Or Jeremiah, excuse me. Jerome was the kind of Joker, but we're not calling him Joker. But Jerome was when they went. Yeah, Jerome was when they went full on Joker. That was great, man. I love the take they went with the Joker in Gotham, man. It was so good. But yeah, I would definitely recommend you guys check this out if you guys are a fan of Batman. If you're a fan of the Arrowverse, then you would probably watch this out of habit because, like, oh, they're part of the Arrowverse. Because, you know, like me, I'm going to be watching all the fucking Disney Plus series for the MCU because I feel like I have to. Because, you know, it's the Marvel Cinematic Universe, I have to watch everything because I'm a psycho. So, yeah, I would definitely recommend you guys check this movie, check out the series. And also, if you guys are wondering if you have to be, like, an expert on the Arrowverse to really get it serious, no, you don't. I didn't know it was really any real Easter eggs, references. They didn't mention anything that happened in Flash or Supergirl or Arrow or any of the other, like, you know, they didn't even talk about Elseworld. You know, the whole you know, like their little events where they have all the series come together. You know, which I believe was the one that called Elseworld was the one that actually Kate Bishop made her, not Kate, but Batwoman made her first appearance in. No mention of any of that stuff. So if you're like me who hasn't really paid attention to the Arrowverse except watch Arrow season 1, like me, you're good. You don't need to have watched all the other Arrow series or Arrowverse series, like I mentioned before, Supergirl, Arrow, Flash, and all the other ones to get into this series. So you're good on that front, thankfully. Which I'm sure they're pretty sure they did that on purpose because they knew a lot of people were going to watch this series to fill the void left by Gotham. So smart on their part. So yeah, man, that's overall my thoughts on on Batwoman, and I hope this series does do well for no other reason that we get more Batman series or Batman, you know, universe series in the CW, just so more specifically Red Hood. I think Red Hood would probably fit very well in the Arrowverse, although I wouldn't be surprised to save him for like a DC Universe series. That all remains to be seen. So we get something Red Hood related soon, because I love Red Hood and I want more of him, man. I love Jason Todd, man. I love the Red Hood, and I hope we see more of him. So yeah. Anyway, that's my thoughts on the episode. Tell me down below what you thought of the episode. Did you love it? Did you hate it? Are you going to watch the series? Are you going to skip out on this series? Tell me what you guys think of this, how this compares to the rest of the CW series. If you guys have been one of those guys that have been watching everything, you know, Supergirl, Batwoman, or Arrow, and all the other stuff. Tell me all that down below what you guys thought about this. And yeah, so overall, I would give my final verdict for this episode. I would give it an 8 out of 10. Definitely a strong start, man. I'm definitely looking forward to see what the rest we have for the series. So anyway, guys, I'm ending here. Hope y'all enjoyed the video. Leave a like if you did, subscribe if you're new. Follow me on Instagram, Twitter, flag, and links down in the description box below. And as always, come back for more. See you guys next time.